Question number 14. From the following balance sheet of ABC Limited, find out cash flow from operating activities. You can see share capital, reserves and surplus. Reserves and surplus. Wherever there is given note number 1, 2, 3, 4, वर्किंग नोट में आप आपका नोट्स देख सकते हैं, मतलब नोट टू अकाउंट में रिजर्व एंड सरप्लस कंसिस्ट ऑफ सो मेनी आइटम्स. तो रिजर्व एंड सरप्लस 3,500 से हो गए 22,000. क्या क्या क्रिएट किया जरा रिजर्व एंड सरप्लस में देखिए. जनरल रिजर्व एंड प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट बैलेंस इज गिवन देयर. इसमें दिस पॉइंट आई वुड लाइक टू टेल यू, व्हेन प्रॉफिट and loss balance is given, it is given here 6,000 loss in 2016 and it is given here 7,000 plus in plus and 6,000 in minus. It means the profit earned during the year, the profit earned during the year should be 13,000. 13. How come? 6,000 was the loss during the previous year. This year when you earned profit, so first we have to cover the loss of the previous year. So 6,000 loss हमने cover किया previous year and then 7,000 is the profit. So it means we must have earned a profit of 13,000 during the year and we covered the loss of 6,000 and remaining profit is 7,000 for 2017. Are you getting? We have to first cover the loss of previous year. We have to first cover the loss of the previous year and then the profit of the current year can be ascertained. तो सबसे पहले जब आप चेक कीजिए इन द वर्किंग नोट, नेट प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स का कैलकुलेशन होगा. नीचे देखिए कैलकुलेशन ऑफ नेट प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स.
सर क्वेश्चन नंबर
13,000 first and then transfer to general reserve. General reserve 9,500 से 15,000 हो गया. It means 5,500 is added to it. Transfer to the general reserve that we have added. Total profit is 18,500. Then notes to account number 2, long-term borrowing, debentures. Debentures are 21,000 in the previous year, long-term borrowing, and 25,000 in the current year. It means how many debentures are increased this year? 4,000. And नीचे additional information में देखिए debentures were issued on 31/3/2017. 31/3/2017. क्या मतलब हुआ इसका, समझ रहे हैं? At the end of the year, on 31st March 2017, you have issued debentures, new debentures of 4,000. It means no interest shall be given on debentures which were issued the last day of the year. तो कितने पे डिवेंचर इंटरेस्ट देना चाहिए हमें? 21,000 पे. दिस डेट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. यहां पर अगर लिखा होता 1 अप्रैल या लास्ट डेट ऑफ द प्रीवियस ईयर और 1 अप्रैल ऑफ द करेंट ईयर, 1 अप्रैल 2016 और 31st March 2016. 31st March 2016 means last day of the previous year या 1 अप्रैल ऑफ 2016 ऑल्सो, मीन्स दिस ईयर का जो अकाउंटिंग ईयर है उसके फर्स्ट डे में, तब तो आप किस पे देते 25,000 पे इंटरेस्ट, लेकिन बिकॉज द डिवेंचर्स आर इशूड एट एंड ऑफ द ईयर, so we will give interest on 21,000 only. How much interest is there? 10%. 10%. ठीक है। दूसरा पॉइंट है इसमें इंटरेस्ट ऑन नॉन करेंट इन्वेस्टमेंट। इंटरेस्ट ऑन नॉन करेंट इन्वेस्टमेंट, नॉन करेंट इन्वेस्टमेंट कितनी है देखिए, प्रीवियस ईयर इट वाज 3,000, in this year it was 8,000. It means investment were made of 5,000, but again you see investments were made on 31st March, so we will get interest only on rupees 3,000. Are you getting the point? And if it is given investments were made at the beginning of the year, then it will be on 8,000. If nothing is mentioned in the question, if nothing is mentioned in the question, then you have to assume by yourself. You will write a note in your answer. Investments were assumed to be issued on falana date. Investments were, debentures were issued on last day of the year, 31st March 2017 या 1st April 2007, and accordingly you can do the question, but it is must that you have to write the note there what you have assumed, and you should always assume as it is given here. You assume that it is given on the, it is issued on 31st March of the current year, so that there is no confusion. You always take on the previous year, always give interest on borrowings on the previous year, always take interest on the investments in the previous year, ताकि उसमें कोई कंफ्यूजन ना रहे, ऐड ना करना पड़े, आपको ज्यादा देखना ना पड़े. You just take 31st March of the current year, either debentures were issued or investments were made. Clear हो गया point? Very important point it is. That is why I have taken the question, and then you will solve one question, that then you will understand. इसके बाद आपका इसमें कोई खास पॉइंट नहीं है. Depreciation note number 3, depreciation note number 3, depreciation previous year was 9,000, in this current year it has increased to 13,000, so 4,000 depreciation is provided for this year, 4,000. Inventory is also given, and rest of the question can be done easily. In next question, question number 15, in next question, question number 15 also, you can see the assumption is done. Assumption is done. Point number 2, working notes, point number 2, it has been assumed that new debentures have been issued on 31st March 2018. Can you see Pratham? Assumption जो किया है, क्या किया, 31st March 2018. So डिवेंचर पे जो इंटरेस्ट निकाला है वो किस पे निकाला है, 60,000. लॉन्ग टर्म बोरोइंग नोट नंबर 1, long term borrowing note number 1, previous year it was 60,000, current year it is 80,000. Nothing is given in the question, nothing is given in the question about when the debentures were issued. 20,000 के debentures issue किए ना, पिछले साल 60,000 के डिवेंचर थे आपके पास, इस साल डिवेंचर बढ़ के हो गए 80,000, 20,000 के डिवेंचर इशू किए. क्वेश्चन में कहीं नहीं लिखा कि कब इशू किए, तो हमने कहा सेफ साइड क्या रखेंगे आप, supposing that debentures were issued on 31st March this year, so no interest will be charged, will be given on 20,000, only 60,000. अगर आपने assume कर लिया कि debentures were issued on 1st April, तो आपको 80,000 पे इंटरेस्ट देना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द ईयर डिवेंचर कितने के हो जाएंगे 80,000. देयरफॉर इट इज वेरी मच necessary to focus on the point. Even if it is not given, take it for 31st March of the current year and give interest on the previous year. Give interest on the previous year amount, because that amount will run for the whole year. 80,000 तो अभी हुए हैं 31st March को जाके, पूरे साल debentures were 60,000 only. The points should be clear so that you need not grab. एंड इसके आगे वाले क्वेश्चन में जो इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 16 है, द प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस स्टेटमेंट ऑफ प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस इज गिवन. इसमें आप देख रहे होंगे चेंज इन इन्वेंट्री. कैन यू सी? इट इज ऑलवेज ओपनिंग माइनस क्लोजिंग. ओपनिंग माइनस क्लोजिंग. Opening is 1 lakh, closing is 1,30,000. So there is a inventory 1 lakh minus 1,30,000. That is loss. कैसे कह रहे हो तुम? Opening inventory is 1 lakh, closing inventory is 1,30,000. तो ये लॉस हो गया इन्वेंट्री. Opening inventory was 1 lakh, closing inventory is 1,30,000. It is increase in current asset. It is increase in inventory. If opening inventory is 1,20,000, closing inventory is 1 lakh, then it is decrease in inventory. So you have to see, this is increase in current asset, so it should be subtracted. DIID. In DIID, it will be subtracted. वर्किंग कैपिटल चेंजेस जहां आप निकालते हैं, यू सी चेंज इन करंट एसेट एंड चेंज इन करंट लायबिलिटीज. एट दैट पॉइंट इट विल बी सब्ट्रैक्टेड. ये आपको बताने जा रहे हैं. प्लस अदर एक्सपेंसेस की तरफ गौर कीजिए. अदर एक्सपेंसेस, ऑफिस एक्सपेंस, सेलिंग एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन एक्सपेंस, एंड तीसरा शेयर इशू एक्सपेंसेस रिटर्न ऑफ. हमारे मतलब की चीज इसमें क्या है? शेयर इशू एक्सपेंसेस रिटर्न ऑफ. दीज आर शेयर इशू एक्सपेंसेस रिटर्न ऑफ. दीज शुड नॉट बी शोन इन द ऑपरेटिंग, राइट? एंड बाकी जो है वो तो ऑपरेटिंग ही है. बाकी जो है वो तो ऑपरेटिंग खर्चे ही है ना. बट दिस वन, शेयर इशू एक्सपेंसेस रिटर्न ऑफ, should not be shown in the operating. Earlier we have deducted them from the profit, so now we will add them. Share issue expenses written off. Any asset amortized, intangible asset amortized, goodwill, patent, trademark amortize करना, और write off करना, that will be added back, because these are treated as expenses and losses and profit is reduced out of it, but actually no cash is reduced. Cash कोई reduce नहीं होता हमारा. That is why they are added back to the profit, to know the actual cash in our hands, to know the actual profit. And what are the items which are subtracted? I gave you 5 items: GRID, and also one more, and also one more D, GRIDD. GRIDD, gain on sale of fixed asset, rental income, interest on investments received, dividend received, and decrease in provision for doubtful debt. Decrease in provision for doubtful debts. These are the things to be kept in mind. Okay, these will be subtracted because none of these are operating income. ये कोई भी operating income नहीं है. Gain on sale of fixed asset investing activity है, rental income, interest, dividend, rental है, right? So all these should not be shown in the operating profit. That is why they are subtracted from operating profit. पहले हमने इन्हें operating में जोड़ दिया था. Now we are subtracting them from that to show the actual operating profit before working capital changes. That is why these all should be subtracted. Less. Clear, Mr. Pratham? Very good. वो हमारे मतलब का था. नीचे एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन में साफ साफ लिखा हुआ है मैन्युफैक्चरिंग वेजेस आउटस्टैंडिंग क्या होती है? लाइबिलिटी. मैन्युफैक्चरिंग वेजेस आउटस्टैंडिंग 50,000. ऑल दीज जब सिंगल फिगर दी हुई है, दैट टाइम यू विल अज्यूम देम टू बी इंक्रीजिंग. व्हेनेवर सिंगल फिगर इज गिवन, 2 साल का नहीं दिया है तो हम उसे क्या मानेंगे? पिछले साल का नील, इस साल का ये. सैलरीज आउटस्टैंडिंग ऑल्सो लाइबिलिटी इंक्रीजिंग एंड प्रीपेड सैलरीज प्रीपेड असेट इंक्रीजिंग. तो आपको पता है असेट इंक्रीज होने पे माइनस, लाइबिलिटी इंक्रीज होने पे प्लस. सो दैट वे वर्किंग कैपिटल चेंजेस में यू कैन कैलकुलेट इजीली व्हाट आर द वेरियस थिंग्स टू बी एडेड और सब्ट्रैक्टेड. सो दीज आर वेरी गुड क्वेश्चंस. अब आप मुझे एक क्वेश्चन करके दिखाएंगे. Please do practical question number 16 and 18. First you do practical question number 18. Everybody. Practical. Yes, surely practical. And Vasali, you solve it on the board. Practical question number 18. You can try 18A, 18B. दो है. 18B ट्राई कर लीजिए पहले. There are many items जिसमें नेट प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट. उसमें आपका एडजस्टमेंट्स भी है, उसमें आपका DIIT भी है. वैसाली 18B कैश फ्लो फ्रॉम ऑपरेटिंग एक्टिविटी दी है ना उसमें सिर्फ. प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस बैलेंस, हाँ 5,50,000, 8 लाख, उसके आगे वाले में 12,000 एंड 60,000 प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस बैलेंस. चलिए शुरू हो जाइए. और यू कैन डू 16 ऑल्सो. मत्सा यू कैन सॉल्व क्वेश्चन. ट्राई ऑन द बोर्ड बैक साइड. 16th question you try and 18th question Vaisali is doing here on the board. First one. Eighteenth question and 16th question. This is, look here, Mansa. 18th B. First you see there. Aslan, question number 18B. The profit and loss account balance is given. Previous year 12,000 debit balance means minus balance, and current year 60,000 credit balance. So same thing which I explained you just now. We have to cover the loss of the previous year and then add the profit of the current year to know actual profit of the current year. So net profit as per this account is 72,000. अगर इस साल 72,000 कमाया हो तभी 12,000 पिछले साल का लॉस कवर करके इस साल प्रॉफिट दिखा रहे हैं 60,000. ठीक हो गया. जनरल रिजर्व में ट्रांसफर दिया है इसमें हाउ मच? 40,000. ये आ गया आपका 1,12,000. 1,12,000 is net profit before tax. Net profit before tax, which you will show in the cash flow from operating activity. जो cash flow statement हम बनाएंगे इसके बाद. This is 1,12,000 net profit before tax. Now, adjustments. Adjustments related to depreciation and non-operating items. क्या क्या आती है उसमें? ऐड क्या क्या करते हैं हम? क्या क्या दिया है इसमें? इसमें देखो ना क्वेश्चन में क्या क्या दिया है. Preliminary expenses. Preliminary expenses are given. Question solve करते जाओ साथ साथ. Just don't sit and play fool. Preliminary expenses 10,000. Provision for doubtful debts 6,000. Provision for doubtful debts 6,000. और कोई? Anything to be subtracted? Check it. No. This is 16,000. What is this? Operating profit. Profit before working capital changes. Add increase in current liabilities, decrease in current assets. Add DIID. Now we will solve DIID. Current assets में आपको दे रखा है increase in trade receivable, that is subtracted. Increase in trade receivable. Increase in current asset is subtracted. How much?
At 2,000.
Trade receivable 32,000. Trade payable 60 से हो गए 52. 60 से हो गए 52. Trade payable. Liability decrease. क्या होता है liability decrease? ये सब
Assets.
liability क्या होता है? प्लस या माइनस? D for decrease, I for increase. ये asset है, ये liability है. Decrease in current asset, increase in current liability दोनों प्लस होते हैं. Increase in current asset, decrease in current liability दोनों माइनस होते हैं. सिंपल सी बात समझिए. हमने कहा decrease in current liability माइनस कितना? पेबल है. Decrease in trade payable 8,000. Decrease in trade payable 8,000. DIID. I hope you know DIID. Decrease in current asset, increase in current liability. Both are added. Increase in current asset, decrease in current liability, subtracted. Increase in current asset, subtract. Decrease in current liability, subtract. और देखिए क्या है? Prepaid expenses. Prepaid expenses also decreasing. Current asset decreasing. It means add. It means add. Decrease in prepaid expense 2,500. Outstanding expenses increase. Increase in current liability now. Increase in current liability. Add. Increase in outstanding expenses. How much? 4,000. और कुछ रहता है? All things over.
Yes, sir.
So this 4,000, 2,500, 6,500 plus 32 plus 8, 40,000
40.
minus 1,000 minus.
Hmm.
या कैश generated from cash generated from operations
90.
128,500, that is 134,500 minus 40,000, ये आपका आंसर आ गया 86,500. After this, there is only one item. After this, there is only one item to be subtracted. That is net income tax paid. इसके बाद आप क्या लिखेंगे? Net income tax paid. That will be cash from operating activities. Cash inflow from operating activities. कुछ कह रहे हो पता? नहीं पहले कैश जनरेटेड फ्रॉम उसके बाद ऑपरेशन मतलब एक्टिविटीज. आफ्टर दिस यू विल राइट इनकम टैक्स अगर दिया होता है इसमें इनकम टैक्स एंड दैट विल बी सब्ट्रैक्टेड. यस
सर 1,28,000 लिखा है सर सबसे ऊपर वो
है
1,28,000.
हाँ हाँ 1 मिनट.
गलत आ रहा है सर ये आंसर.
1,12,000 प्लस 16 128 यहाँ चेक करो.
अरे ये आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंस जो है ये नीचे जाएंगे क्योंकि 4,000 दे रखे हैं 1 तारीख को तो लास्ट में तो जीरो होगा. ये डिक्रीज इन लायबिलिटी होगी.
ओ सॉरी आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंसेस जो है ये बिगिनिंग ऑफ द ईयर दे रखे हैं 1/4/2017. ये हमने ले लिया 31 मार्च एट द एंड ना, तो ये बिगिनिंग में दिए हैं. यहां पर आ जाएगा डिक्रीज इन आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंसेस 32 plus 8 40 40 plus 4 44 1,28,000 plus 2,500 minus 44,000. It will be 86,500 net cash from operations. After this, income tax will be subtracted and you will get cash from operating activities, cash inflow from operating activities. So this is one problem we have solved, and some points, important points regarding the profit, regarding interest on borrowing and interest on investments, you must have understood. Try these questions. You see, only 18 questions are there for operating activities, right? ऐसे इन्वेस्टिंग के लिए 5-6 क्वेश्चन होंगे. फाइनेंसिंग के लिए देयर विल बी 4 or 5 or 6 क्वेश्चंस. देन यू विल स्टार्ट क्वेश्चन फुल लेंथ. 30-40 क्वेश्चन कीजिए चैप्टर ओवर, बट स्टेप बाय स्टेप. यू कैन नॉट डू डायरेक्टली द फुल लेंथ क्वेश्चन unless you pin up these small things. Unless small bricks are kept one over the other, wall cannot be made. building is not possible. Many of you are interested in building only. No material to be used, no hard work. Very nice. 18 हो गया, 16, 17, 18 अगर आप कर ले रहे हैं, there are many points you are able to cope up with, and it will be very, very handy in your practical also. So this class is over. Next class after 10 minutes you can join. Tomorrow investing activities will be explained. Investing activities tomorrow, and you can practice numerical like this so that all the activities are clear to you. Come back tomorrow for the accounts class.